Hi brothers, in this short video tutorial I'm going to show you how we can change Meeting Schedule Assistant to display a memorial image on the schedule. So we already have here a special event for April the 15th that I've added into Meeting Schedule Assistant. You can just see it here, standard memorial event that's been added. Okay, so let's create a schedule for the month of April. Here we go, and let's just download some data to make it complete. Download data. And then let's click there. Okay, and let's just show 1 week at a time. So let's go to the Memorial Week. So this is what we see at the moment. Even if we use the different types, let's say this one, and do a refresh, this is what the memorial will look like. So how can we get an image display? Specifically, here we've got an image that's taken from the Society's website. How can we put this image onto our schedule? Well, this will require some customization. Now, using this test account, for some reason on the context menu these options are disabled, but no worry, it shows us the hotkey Alt Shift plus W. So if you use Alt Shift plus W, this will take you to the template file that's currently being used in the editor. So step 1 is to make a copy of this template file. So I'm going to right click on this file and click copy, and then right click to the right and do paste, and here's a copy. Note, for this video I'm using Windows 11. Step 2 is to rename this file. So we're just going to change the bit on the right. Okay, so let's just put memorial dash image. Okay, so this is the template file that we're going to customize, and let's right click this file, the new file, go to properties and remove the read only attribute. That's important. Hit apply. Okay, so we need to make a customization to this file. Now, something to bear in mind is the location of our image. In my particular case, it's here, so just keep that in mind. So let's go back here. So I use Visual Studio to edit the script files, but you can use any text editor that you like Notepad or some other code editor, but I use Visual Studio, which is available for free. So I'm going to right click it, open with Visual Studio. Let me just let that load and resize it so you can see the whole window. Close that, don't need that. Apologies for that window, and it need to resize it again. There we go. So if we go down to line 165, okay, so edit, go to line 165. 16. It's not working. Oh, there we go. 165. Okay. So don't be alarmed too much, but this little section here is what's used to display the information for the memorial during the week. And we're just going to put in the code that we need, and I'm happy to go through this code with you if required. Just let me know. So we're going to add a new if statement down here just after that first one. So we're going to start typing it, XSL if. Okay, this is why I like to use Visual Studio, because it comes up with the the extra text that you need. So we need a test. Now in this particular case, we only want to show the image if this is a memorial special event. So we can type special event date at memorial equals 1. Just making sure I've got that right. Yeah. And then go to the right and then close attribute. So here we've got our if block. So this test is to make sure that the special event is a memorial. That's by testing that the value is 1, which is like the equivalent of true. So what we want to do, we've got a table here. This is our little bit on our schedule is a table. And then we've got a tr tag, which is the row on the table. So we need a row. So we need to add a new row. So we put in a tr tag like that. And then inside a row, we need a cell, which is a TD. So you put TD. Now I can tell you, having looked at the way the rest of this schedule is set up, that we now need to like merge the cells together for the row so that it's one big row. And there's a maximum of 4 cells being used on this schedule. Think of cells as columns, like on a spreadsheet. So we use the col span property, and we set it to a value of 4. Now, if you're confident enough, you can make a copy of the style sheet, which has all the look and feel of this schedule, but that would complicate this tutorial to go into that. So what I'm going to do here is what's referred to as inline styling. So it's the easiest way to display to you how to do this. So we're just going to use something inline here to change the look and feel of this image that we want to display. So we're going to say text align center, like so, and we're done. I know it's confusing. We want to display an image, and yet we're talking about text align. Well, this text alignment does affect the images as well and where they're positioned on the page. So we can hit enter there. And then inside here, we need to display our image. And again, we will use inline styling. So the first thing I'm going to do is get the location for the file. Is there, so I'm going to right click and copy the location to save me typing most of it. So in HTML we need an img element for an image. So there's our image. We need to set the inline style for this. It's entirely up to you what styling you use, but in my case I've chosen for 2mm padding all around the image. So there's our style, but I need to say where this image comes from. So that's the source attribute there. I'm going to paste in my path. I'm going to change the slashes to forward slashes. I don't know if this is important, but I'm doing it anyway. And then go back to the images. This is a JPG document, as you can see. So I'm just selecting the file name there. paste that in. JPG. There, so we've got the location of our file. And finally, I want to set the width of this image on my schedule. I don't want it to be full width in my particular case. I want it to be 80% of the width. And I'm going to save. So just to recap what we've done here, we've added a new if section to this week event template. It checks to see if it is a memorial event. We then create a new row. We then create a new cell in that row. We merge it across 4 columns. We set it to text align center. Then we insert in this cell our image. We give it a 2mm padding all around. We specify the location of our image, and we want it to have a width of 80. And we hit save. Now, when we go back into our editor, to begin with, we can't see our new schedule here. So if we just click to the another view and then come back, we will see our new one shown in the list. So if we haven't made any mistakes, when we click this, it should show our image, and there is our image. So let's just do a print preview, file print preview. Let me just resize that so you can again see it in the display. And there we go. You can see that it's on there. So those are the steps that are involved to add your own image to the schedule for the memorial. By all means, let me know if you would like this as a feature within Meeting Schedule System itself. We know that some of the other special events, like the video conferencing events, allow you to specify an image, but just introduces you at least to the way you can customize a schedule to show extra information, and in this case, the memorial image for the memorial event. So thank you for watching, and get in touch if you would like to see some more videos on or tutorials on different things in Meeting Schedule Assistant. Well, take care, my brothers.